What is up, you guys? ToyzCraze here, doing another action figure review on the Marvel Legends Old Man Logan from the Old Man Logan and Marvel's Hawkeye action figure 2-pack from Hasbro. So I actually did a review on this earlier about the Old Man Logan and Hawkeye, but I really felt like I wanted to do a individual review on Old Man Logan because I feel like I had a lot to say about this figure, but I couldn't really fit it into one video without making it like 40 minutes long. So I decided to do an individual review on the Old Man Logan from this 2-pack. So let's go check it out. So before we check out the figure, let's take a look at the packaging that this figure came with. So we got Marvel's Logan, Marvel's Hawkeye, and the X-Men logo right there. On the side, we got an epic image of the Old Man Logan from the comics, right here in the Marvel Legends logo. On the back, we got an epic image of Old Man Hawkeye and Old Man Logan. And then on the side, we got another image of Old Man Hawkeye right here, and then Marvel Legends logo. On the bottom, nothing really too much. X-Men logo on the top, nothing really too much left to the box. So let's go and check out the figure. So again, before we check out the figure, let's take a look at the items that this figure came with. So right here, we got one baby Hulk, really nice detail on it. The hair looks really good, and honestly, the swaddle type of thing looks really good. And they really did a nice job with the detail on this baby Hulk right here. It's kind of like, it kind of came with like a 2.5 type of pack, because this is kind of like half a figure, if you guys know what I mean. But anyways, we got these other interchangeable hands right here, looking pretty good if you ask me. The detail on these hands actually look really nice. These are kind of like open hands instead of the claws, so if you guys don't want the claws on, you guys can chain it to these open hands. And we also have an alternate head sculpt for the Old Man Logan figure, as you guys see. So this actually same head sculpt came with the other Marvel Legends Old Man Logan action figure, as you guys see right now. They're basically the same thing, except this Old Man Logan head sculpt that we get from the 2-pack is a little bit of a darker gray than that one, or lighter, but it's a different shade of gray than the one that we get from the other Marvel Legends figure. But I don't know, I still really like this head sculpt. It looks really good, and if you guys don't like the hat, you guys can switch it out. And this looks really good. The detail is nice. Like, it looks really good. But now, that is it for the items. So let's go and check out the figure. And here we have it. The Old Man Logan Marvel Legends action figure from the Old Man Logan and Old Man Hawkeye action figure 2-pack. Looking absolutely awesome. And honestly, I'm a pretty big fan of Old Man Logan. Now, it's a pretty awesome story, as it's kind of like a broken, beat up old Logan who's kind of like, you know, I mean, he's basically, this is a completely different Wolverine. If you guys don't know, this is just a completely different Wolverine than the one we all know and love. This is actually a Wolverine from a different Earth, where instead of the heroes winning, the villains actually have won, meaning, and a lot of the heroes are dead, and this Logan actually had been tricked into killing the whole X-Men by Mysterio. So then he kind of became like he was broken inside, and he basically made a vow never to pop those claws ever again. So that's basically the overall story of Old Man Logan. But I mean, it's a pretty good story, honestly. At times, it got a little bit too much. Like, for example, when he started riding in Iron Man's armor, like, I thought that was a little bit too much. I got all the Old Man Logan books from, like, 0 to 10. So, if you guys are Old Man Logan fans, honestly, guys, this is a pretty awesome figure. But let's take a close-up look at it now. So, looking absolutely epic, man. The detail on this figure is just out of this world. Like, the creases on the jacket, just in the dust that they put on it, looks absolutely awesome. And the holes in the jacket as well, on the trench coat and on the hat as well, just makes it look so rough and so good, man. It makes it look so good. Like, the jeans too, the creases on the jeans as well, looking absolutely sick. And they did a really nice job on this figure. Like, you guys can tell, like, the detail on this figure is out of this world. And the head sculpt as well is amazing, man. The head sculpt is absolutely amazing. I really like it. It looks really good. But honestly, man, this just looks so epic. So if you guys do want a side-by-side comparison of the Old Man Logan from the Marvel Legends Old Man Logan and Old Man Hawkeye 2-pack to the Old Man Logan from the comics, here you go. So looking absolutely epic. And the likeness, they absolutely nailed it. Like I said, the detail on this figure is literally out of this world. Like, it looks amazing, man. And you guys can literally tell, like, it looks a lot like it. Like, the whole type of Old Man Logan, like, this just looks a lot like it. Like, this is probably one of my favorite Marvel Legends to ever exist, and probably one of my favorite Wolverine action figures that I have right now in my collection. So far, this has been an awesome figure, but now let's check out articulation. So, the head can look up about that far, look down about that far, and move all around as well. The arms can move outward and move full 360. Only problem is the shoulder pads, or whatever, the shoulder of the jacket is actually blocking it from moving a full 360, but you still could if you really want to. The biceps move all around. Double jointed elbows move in about that far. Yep, and then the hands move all around as well, and move inward about that far, and outward about that far. Pretty awesome. The torso can crunch forward about that far, crunch back about that far, and the hips move all around as well. The legs move all around as well, and double jointed knees move in about that far. Ankle swivel right here. The feet move upward about that far, downward about that far, and all around as well. So that is it for articulation on this figure. Also forgot to mention, the legs can kick forward about that far and only kick backward about that far because the trench coat is kind of blocking it. But that's okay. But anyways, that is it for articulation on this figure. Another thing you guys may be wondering is, how does this Old Man Logan figure look with this head sculpt on? So let's go check it out. And here it is, looking absolutely epic, and I really do like this head sculpt as well, but I think I like the one with the hat on a little better, just because I think it looks a little bit cooler and all that, but I also do like this as well. It looks pretty good, if you ask me, and there is a lot, it's pretty good, honestly. But this one looks really good too. The detail is really nice, and the way they made him look with this head sculpt just looks really good. Like, he's like angry and all that type of stuff. It looks good too, but I think I do like this one just a little bit better, just because of, I think the hat looks absolutely epic. But this one looks good too. Like I said, it looks pretty good as well. But, you know, I think I just like this, the hat one a little bit better, because, I don't know. But tell me your opinions down in the comments below. Do you like this head sculpt better, or do you like the one with the hat on? I personally like the hat on, but maybe you guys like this one. I don't know. So let me know down in the comments below. And also, if you guys do want to make this figure hold Baby Hulk, all you guys got to do is pop these claws off and put these alternate hands as well. And then all you have to do is basically just move it inward like that. And then put the Baby Hulk right in, and there you go, looking absolutely epic. Honestly, this is probably my favorite pose, just because I really like how it looks, like, especially if he's looking down at Baby Hulk, like, that looks really good. But honestly, I think it looks epic, and it looks really nice. And honestly, I do like these hands as well, but it's kind of hard to do it with the claws, if you guys know, because, like, you know, it doesn't really make sense having the claws at the Baby Hulk. But these are the hands for the Baby Hulk, so if you guys do want to make Old Man Logan hold him, here you go. So that's all you got to do. Pretty simple, but just in case you guys did want to know. So honestly, there is one problem about this figure, and if you guys think about it, it's a really awesome figure, but the only problem about it, like, it's not about the paint. Like, the paint is absolutely beautiful. Like, there is no signs of wearing anywhere, and this figure just looks absolutely awesome, man. And it just looks so cool. But there is one problem, like I said, and we can see these claws, man. What are these, dude? Like, this is just my one complaint about this figure, and that's just the claws. Like, these are just so flimsy and, like, weird. You know, these are the type of plastic, like, you know, I don't know, I don't really like them, but I don't know if you guys like it, but they're kind of flimsy, and they don't really stay the way you want them to. And in my opinion, I don't really like it. So I really wish they'd have it similar to the Hugh Jackman claws. Those ones are much better than the ones that we got with this Old Man Logan figure. But if they just gave, like, the same type of claws that Hugh Jackman got, or the Hugh Jackman figures got, then that would be absolutely amazing. This would be a perfect figure. But it does have its flaw, and that is the flaw that this figure has. So, yeah, I mean, it would be great, though, but it's just, I don't really like these claws. Yeah, but like I said, I don't know about you guys, but I just don't really like this. Like, it's just flimsy and kind of, I don't really like it. You know, I really, really wish they gave these better claws, but, you know, they didn't. And it's okay, but, you know, could have been better if it just had the better claws. And honestly, and part of a Wolverine figure, the biggest part are the claws, in my opinion. Like, the claws got to be good, or, you know, it's kind of a waste. Because, you know, the claws are what makes Wolverine Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I mean, just could have been a little bit better. But, you know, it's okay. But now let's go check out some side-by-side comparisons and compare and see how this stacks up against other figures from Marvel Legends. So here is a side-by-side comparison of the Old Man Logan action figure from this 2-pack to the Wolverine Hugh Jackman from Fox Films Marvel Legends. So as you guys can see, the Hugh Jackman figure is pretty much like about this much taller. So the Old Man Logan figure actually does stand, like, it's not 6 inches. It's probably not 6 inches, I'm pretty sure. I think the Old Man Logan figure is about like 5 3/4. Like, that's probably a good estimate. But I don't think this Old Man Logan figure is actually 6 inches, just in case you guys did want to know. So here is a side-by-side comparison of the Old Man Logan from this Marvel Legends action figure 2-pack to the Fox Films Magneto action figure from Marvel Legends. So as you guys can see, Magneto is a little bit taller, but I feel like the Hugh Jackman figure is probably the tallest out of them all. But just in case you guys did want to know, this is how it stands with the Magneto figure. And here is a side-by-side comparison of the Old Man Logan to the Old Man Hawkeye from this 2-pack. So they're both from the same pack, so I just want to show you guys this as well. So these two came in the same pack. So as you guys can see, the Old Man Hawkeye is a little bit taller as well. So this Old Man Logan figure is a tiny bit, like just a little bit shorter again than all the other figures that I've compared this to, as you guys can see. But honestly, that's okay. Like I said, this Old Man Logan figure is probably like 5 3/4. And here are all the figures that I've compared this Old Man Logan figure to, all stacked up together. So as you guys can see, the tallest is probably Hugh Jackman, the Hugh Jackman Wolverine, but I'm not really sure. But that's just such an awesome detail about how Old Man Logan, as you guys can see, Old Man Logan is probably the shortest figure out of all of these action figures. And honestly, that's just a small detail that is absolutely so awesome. And honestly, it makes sense why Old Man Logan is shorter than all these figures. And that's just, like I said, that's just like a small detail that is just so amazing. And Marvel Legends, they really nailed it with this figure right here. So in the end, we have seen this Old Man Logan figure be absolutely awesome. If you guys are interested in buying this figure or are planning on buying this figure, be sure to do so through the link below. But anyways, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did find this review helpful and enjoy this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss another video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.